Greetings all and welcome to the second day of this, my vlog. And if you ever wondered what a vlog is, a B-L-O-G, a blog, is short for a weblog. So a vlog just replaces the B with a V, which means video. So it's a video log. So with that out of the way, I wanted to just say welcome again to 2023. If you didn't see yesterday's message, I am trying to do my best to move into the world of video. So I will be alternating between writing and doing some videos, or at least that's the plan right now. So two things I wanted to cover quickly today. One was just quickly talk about an update on what's going on with my phone use. And yesterday I mentioned that I was giving up Facebook on my phone and that I had deleted 100 apps from my phone. And I have an addictive personality, and so having something on my phone that's like candy, or in my case chocolate chip cookies, that I would go back to frequently is really hard for me to resist. And so I knew that I was using my phone and Facebook in particular in a way that was not good for my health mentally and not good for my time. There were a lot of things that I could have been doing otherwise when I was going to Facebook. So I made the choice yesterday to delete Facebook from my phone, and I wanted to tell you something that happened as a result of that. So I woke up this morning and I was feeling a little out of sorts. I think just it was plans for the new year that we weren't sure what we were going to be doing in our career and our personal life. So I woke up a little bit on the wrong side of the bed, and in addition to that, I was actually feeling some pain in my lower side. So I knew it was going to be a day that I was just going to relax and take it easy. But as I said, I removed Facebook, and so I was reading a book in bed, and I had reached out to one of our good friends, Kevin, because I was thinking of 2022 with Beth and all the people that we met in our travels, and Kevin and Kat were two of the people that we stayed with, and I wanted to reach out to Kevin, see how he was doing, as well as just say hi and Happy New Year. And so I'm sitting there in bed, lying there in bed, and the call comes through, and it's Kevin. And I picked up the phone, and we had this fantastic conversation. And I'm really glad that we did it. And I'm glad that I picked up. Now, here's the interesting part, is that Facebook, and Beth keyed me in on this, Facebook has a habit of creating something for people like me, maybe you too, something called pseudo-intimacy. And that's when I have the feeling that I'm reaching out to a lot of people, that I'm dialoguing with a lot of people, that I am being intimate and vulnerable. And it's just a really easy way of being vulnerable. And a lot of times it's very much one way, because I'm describing my intimacy and not reacting in the moment to another person and vice versa. So I think she correctly calls that pseudo-intimacy. But pseudo-intimacy is one of those things that I can, and maybe you can, put in place instead of real intimacy. And when I say real intimacy, I'm not talking about like with a lover. I'm talking about with a friend, like I have with this guy Kevin, who I've known for a long time, and we really love each other, and we're really good friends. And I think in the past, if that call, even though I was the one who initiated it to call Kevin and he was calling me back, in the past, I probably would have ducked that call today because I wasn't feeling well. I would have picked up the phone and seen who it was and probably said to myself, I'll talk to him later. And then I probably would have scrolled through Facebook periodically while reading the book, and gone back to the book and gone back to Facebook. And then eventually, sometime during the week, I would have tried to reach out to Kevin, and I may or may not have been successful in reaching out to him. So here's my point. My point is that when I saw Kevin's name today, because I think I had deleted Facebook from my phone, and because I did want to connect with somebody, I did want to have intimacy, I picked up the call. And we had this great conversation. And that is a hooray for me, in the sense that I really needed somebody to speak to today. I really needed Kevin because of how I was feeling about the year and what was keeping me down today and all that. And as it turns out, he held a lot of the keys. And the conversation that we had led to a relaxation of not only what I was experiencing mentally, but also in my back. So I'm really, really pleased, and I hope that that is something that continues as I leave social media, not in the dust, but put it into its proper place, which is going to be using it on my computer rather than on my phone, which I think it will mean less times per day. Second thing I wanted to just talk about was this review of 2022 and how our adventure in the RV led me to something that I keep thinking about today, and that is this: that people will often ask, "What was your favorite place? Did you find the place that you wanted to live, the place you wanted to go?" And the answer generally is no, we did not. And but that's because we found something else. And what we found many things, but what I really wanted to center on in this moment was what I found was friendship. And that people we knew who we hadn't seen in a long time that we stayed with, sometimes for weeks and a month, people that we had never spent any time with except maybe on the phone or in a Zoom call, we got to spend a day, a week, a month with. So those friendships really deepened, and they deepened during a time when we were out there searching and being curious and having fun. And those people, they helped us learn about their area, their cities, their towns. In fact, Beth brought it up today. I'm thinking of Kevin and Susie, if you happen to be watching this. You guys really shaped our trip down south. You gave us places to go that we would never have visited, but you knew the area. We trusted you. We went there, and boy, was our trip as a result so much better. So what did we find on our adventure in 2022? We found friends, and we found the importance of intimacy. So I think it's all of a piece here, that whether it's Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, or pick your favorite, these are all good ways to communicate with people, and for me, only on a certain level. But if I really want to go deep and really want to connect with people, what I have found for me, and maybe it's true for you too, is that being in the same place, being in the same time, being on the phone, these are ways to really create intimacy, where social media, not so much. My thought for the day. Have a great one. Bye-bye.